एक अंकारा सतगुरु तह प्रसाद सच होय। Waheguru ji ki fateh, vigan vinashan soy. Welcome to Suraj Prakash Katha in English. In this episode, we will be doing Raas 1.23, the Tappa's death. The son of Baba Tejoji, Guru Amar Das ji, served Guru Angad Dev ji day and night. His eyes were always full of love. When Guru Angad Dev ji was asked to leave Khadur, Guru Amar Das ji was in Goindwal. Guru Amar Das ji came to Khadur to meet Guru Angad Dev ji, only to discover that there was nobody at Guruji's home. Guruji wasn't there, nor were any of the Sikhs. There was a person walking by near. Guruji went up to him and asked him, "Where did Guruji go?" He took all of the Sikhs along with him too. What was the reason that Guruji left all of a sudden and taking along the Sikhs? The person told Guru Amar Das ji the whole story. The sinner Tappa showed his true colors. He told all of the farmers that it will only rain if in the village if you get Guru Angad Dev ji to leave the village. The foolish farmers came here to Guruji's home at the direction of the Tappa and spoke very harsh words to Guruji. They told Guruji to leave or else they would grab him by the arm and throw him out. Guruji forgave them and left the village, but there hasn't been any clouds of rain yet. They insulted Guruji. The Tappa burns with jealousy and has committed a big sin. Watch, he will have to pay for what he did. Guruji had never wished him any harm, nor by his minds, words, or actions. Still, that sinner did such a bad thing without any reason. There is no bigger sinner than him right now. He didn't think of right from wrong and had the Guru of the Sikhs forced to leave the village. Guru Amar Das ji was very hurt hearing the person's account of what had happened. Guruji then spoke. Look at the hate he has harbored for Guruji. Guruji sees everyone as the same and is above good and bad. The farmers and the Tappa are fools and liars. They didn't even deal with Guruji. Then why did he do this? I can't take this. I will not tolerate this. I will surely give them what they deserve. Guru Amar Das ji went to the Panchayat, who were waiting for the rain to come. Guru Amar Das ji spoke to the Panchayat farmers by kicking Guruji out of the village. Was your wish fulfilled? The task that you set out to do, was that done? Did it rain on your fields? The farmers heard Guru Amar Das ji and responded, It didn't rain. We did what the Tappa told us to do, but we are still without water. Whoever makes it rain, we will listen to that person. Our livelihood is dependent upon rain. The rain makes our crops grow, upon which our lives are dependent. We thought the Tappa was right and listened to what he said. We did what he told us to do, but it didn't rain. We are worried because of the lack of rain. We are desperate. We did something we didn't want to do for our lives, and it was still useless. The saint that makes it rain, thereby making our fields green again, we farmers will follow that person. We will obey his every word. We will do whatever it takes, and will do the unthinkable for our lives. Shri Guru Amar Das ji heard the farmers' words and spoke to them with great anger. The Tappa couldn't make it rain, and you all kicked Guruji out of your village. The servants of Guruji have the power to make it rain. Listen to me now, and it will rain as much as you want it to. The Tappa was jealous of Guruji. That's why he got Guruji to forced out of the village. The Tappa has no powers, and certainly does not have the ability to make it rain. Go to the Tappa and ask him to make it rain. The farmers got up and went to the Tappa's house. The farmers told the Tappa, We have thrown the Guru out of your village, but the clouds have not rained yet. The Tappa heard the farmers and responded in anger, I don't have rain in my fist for you. I can't just pull it out whenever you want. I am reciting my mantras to make it rain. When I am done, it will rain for you. I am doing this all for you. Farmers then returned to Guru Amar Das ji and told him what happened. When we went the first time, he was speaking nicely, but now we asked him about the rain. He spoke to us in anger. Guru Amar Das ji then spoke, I will make it rain. It will rain as much as you want it to. It will be a lot. The Guru's Sikhs are not like the Tappa. I will make it rain. I will make it rain. Listen to what I say. The farmers were just looking for rain. They were greedy for water. They now realized that the Tappa was a fraud and said to Guruji, We will follow that person who will provide water for our fields. We will do anything for water. Whoever will make it rain, the whole village will listen to him. We will follow that person that will give us life. Otherwise, we will die because of this pain. We won't be able to tolerate hunger. If we don't listen to the person that gives us water, we will end our lives. The one that will be gracious enough to give us life, we will become his servants for the rest of our lives. The whole village will serve him. Guru Amar Das Ji gave them hope and said, "Listen, farmers, the day is almost over and the sun is about to set. We must hurry. Before the sun sets, wherever the Tappa quickly goes, the clouds will shower in that area. The fields will be filled with water and there will be an abundance of crops. There are a lot of fields and the time is scarce. Go and get the Tappa and take him to your fields. Wherever any part of the Tappa's body touches, the clouds will come roaring and shower rain in full monsoon mode. As soon as the Tappa comes out of his house, the clouds will come in their most full density. I want you to see this in front of your eyes, so there is no room for doubt in your minds. It will then rain when the Tappa starts walking through the fields." The farmers heard these words and got up with great enthusiasm. They said to Guruji, "Yes, we want to see this." The farmers headed towards the Tappa's home. The Tappa was sitting on his gaddi, his bed. The Tappa was swelled up with his ego. He was extremely happy and proud of himself for getting Guruji to leave the village. He couldn't contain his joy. It was as though milk sprouting out of a pot after being boiled. The farmers came to him and said, "Listen, Tappaji, it hasn't rained. Please bless us now and walk through our fields. You walking through our fields may fulfill our wishes. If you have well intentions for us, then please come outside and head towards our fields. We will all go with you too. Please bless the village." The village sweet-talked the Tappa into coming outside of his home. They got him to come outside. As soon as the Tappa came outside of his home, the villagers looked up. They saw dense black clouds coming towards them like a vast hungry army, ready to wreak havoc with their water onto the fields. All the villagers were now convinced that the Sikh was not lying. They talked amongst themselves and started to walk towards the fields quickly. The Sikh's words were true. They saw the signs exactly the way Guru Amar Das Ji had said they would happen. As soon as the Tappa was taken through the fields, the rain began to shower like a fountain. It would rain onto the fields when they would take the Tappa through them. The day was almost over, and the farmers got worried. They all wanted the Tappa to go to their fields. They began to discuss among themselves on how they can complete this task quickly. There were too many fields. They counted the fields and figured out that the day was not long enough to go through all of them. The farmers got anxious and began to pull the Tappa towards their fields. They were getting angry with each other. The Tappa was getting anxious too and started to shout at them, "Oi, what are you doing? Stop pulling me." The Tappa yelled and screamed, but nobody would listen. All of the farmers began to pull the Tappa like a tug-of-war rope. Everyone wanted the Tappa to go to their fields. They made the Tappa run fast. The Tappa got tired and couldn't yell or walk anymore. The Tappa fell to the ground and couldn't go any further. The father of Baba Mohan, Guru Amar Das Ji, then came and said, "Wherever the Tappa's flesh or bones go, it will rain there." Hearing Guruji, the farmers began to drag the Tappa. The Tappa was now lifeless and was no longer breathing. The farmers were worried that their fields would be without water. The words that they had first spoken to Guru Angad Dev Ji, sacrificing one to save a village, were now being applied to the Tappa. The farmers tore off the limbs of the Tappa and took them to their fields. Wherever his parts went, the clouds shed an abundance of rain there. After the Tappa died, it began to rain very hard. Everyone recognized the Tappa as a fraud. There was no doubt of this now. He was the one that got Guruji to leave the village. This was evident. He was a liar, and that is why the mantras did not work. He was a sinner and slandering the Guru. That was a real reason it didn't rain. The servant of the Guru gave the farmers water. Guru Amar Das Ji told the farmers to go to Guru Angad Dev Ji in the morning and ask for his forgiveness. Guru Amar Das Ji headed toward Guru Angad Dev Ji's camp. His heart was really happy now. When he reached Guruji's camp, he bowed to Guruji. Guru Angad Dev Ji sensed in his heart what happened. Guru Angad Dev Ji looked the other way and turned his body in a different direction. Guru Angad Dev Ji did not like the fact that Guru Amar Das Ji showed a miracle. Guruji teaches the wisdom of equality and wants the Sikhs to engrave that into their hearts. He wants them to tolerate the most intolerable. He had his back forward as he knew what had happened. Guru Amar Das Ji noticed that Guru Angad Dev Ji was not happy. He went to the side that Guruji was facing and bowed. He sat down and lowered his eyes. He was now worried. Guru Angad Dev Ji moved again, and Guru Amar Das Ji turned a third time. Guru Angad Dev Ji did not look towards his servant and said, "You are guilty of showing your powers. This is not the work of sadhus." Guru Amar Das Ji was very humble now and was about to speak, but Guru Angad Dev Ji turned a fourth time. Guru Amar Das Ji turned to Guru Angad Dev Ji's face and spoke quickly after understanding what he did. "Prabhu Guruji, please forgive me. Please give me wisdom. You forgive the ones who err. O wise Guru, I bow to you. Namo, Namo. You guide us on the right path. You are great, and there is no other equal to you." Guru Angad Dev Ji spoke after hearing Guru Amar Das Ji talk. "What did you do after I left? You made it rain and got the Tappa killed. You made yourself known as a person who can do miracles. The house of the Satguru is always in humility. There is no place for ego here. The Tappa had sinned, and he was going to be in pain when he was going to die, and was going to hell for it. Only Ishwar delivers the rewards and punishments. People have no power. The master of the universe is the only doer. Akal Purkh does everything and makes others do things. Understand this. The wise ones do not see themselves as doing anything. They stay patient and do actions within their own personalities. They rely on the support of the one Akal Purkh and surrender themselves. They kill their own duality in this way and do not consider their own existence." Listening to Guruji's words, Guru Amar Das Ji bowed to Guruji and said, "Guruji, please forgive me. I was unaware of what I had done. I will not do this again, nor will I make my abilities known to anyone." Guru Angad Dev Ji forgave Guru Amar Das Ji. Guru Amar Das Ji then sat down with Guruji in the jungle, where there was great happiness and prosperity. And that is the end of the chapter. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.